Hey guys, it's a History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Victoria to Italy, or Sardinia, Italy, or whatever you want to call it. It's your show too. There we go. That's a horrible intro. Chalk that up to being atrocious. Where we last left off, we had just really started the Grand Italian Adventure, and the last thing that happened, I do believe, is, yes, a conquest cause belli against Honduras. So let's do that. Load up the troops into the fleet and go see Honduras. Kick it up to speed 3 and we should be well on our way. I hope. Well, I mean, we are well on our way. I'm at a loss for words at the moment, which is a rarity, but has been known to happen from time to time. I do apologize. Hopefully you guys can hear the music now, and you're able to enjoy that. Anyway, this conquest of Honduras should go relatively easily, I'm thinking. And just as a little side note, in my warm-up game, I did not do the invasion of Honduras, so I have no idea if this is a good plan or not. Probably isn't. I can tell you right now, a cement factory in Hispaniola, that is not a good idea. What are we going for now? Gunpowder factory. Yeah, that's not going to get built there either. Sorry guys, it's going to be cigars, and that's it. Hopefully that technology comes along sooner than later. We got buying and selling of stocks, or something along those lines anyway. No. One of the annoyances is just keeping on that. But we do have 2 craftsmen in Hispaniola waiting. See, we got a 5% chance for the cigar factories. Anyway, we got 2 craftsmen in Hispaniola waiting for jobs. So, yeah, hopefully our cigar factory takes off and is exciting and a boon to the local economy. I don't really recall what the, we got some tobacco, we got some sugar, we got some tropical wood. Yeah, Honduras is a good pick. It's just going to be a long, slow war of grinding them down. And then from there, I think we're going to have to stop in our American colonial ambitions and probably focus on, you know, stuff going on in Italy. As it stands right now, just trying to keep things in check. We got, you know, this is going to be tough to keep revolutionaries down and things like that. Moralist resurgence, and the moral fiber of our nation has thus degenerated now to the point where all the evils that we want to plague a society are allowed free reign and roam in ours. What we need, what we desperately must have, is a moral resurgence in Sardinia, Piedmont. I think we'll go with the lowered militancy. So, yeah, that's something that's going to be helpful. What are you building now? A fabric factory? A fabric factory is not a bad idea, but it is a bad idea in Hispaniola. Come on, I really should get some cavalry into this foreign invading army. But actually, I wanted to just check one thing. Where are you? South Italian. I was hoping for some Haitian troops, so we could get a little bit of a garrison force on the island, and not have to ferry troops around using the only fleet we've got. The black smoke pouring from the pit in long, drawn-out billows reeks of coal and fire, and the intensity of the smell almost drowns out an undertone of burnt flesh. Wow, that is deep. A hurried commotion breaks out as the survivors of the Great Explosion of 1841 scurry to save what is left of the coal mine. We will blame local management, because I imagine we've got more poor people than rich people. War between Mexico and Rio Grande, so a little chunk breaking off from Mexico. But, you know, I'm sure the Mexicans are on it. They'll have that situation handled adequately and quickly. Come on. And sorry for the bottle cap screwing sound in the background. If you can hear that, it's just a water bottle. I do apologize. I should probably pour it into a glass. One of these days, I'll think these things through, guys, and you'll understand. Come on. What are we at, 100%? Oh, we're at 100%, but it's not ticked over. There we go. Let's move into La Ceiba. And as always, apologies for the pronunciation of everything that I say. It's never very good. Oh, look! The Hondurans have an army. We might have to, do some minor fighting. I don't think 3,000 men will be much for our, 8,000 now with attrition losses and such. Anyway, that's going to take a while. I'll just keep my eye on things. But we don't... What do we got here? Hispaniola, Bronze Factory, Piedmont, Bronze Factory. I don't think we need that many bronze factories. Maybe one, but even that, we don't really have the workforce to support massive amounts of factories. So we'll just have to keep our eye on that. And we don't need to be getting heavily into production of bronze either. It's an old metal. It'll be being phased out soon enough. Hopefully we can get idealism done soon. And, take care of all the important researching and things of that nature. Because it's going to be good to do. We got our clergymen going. So our education rate should be going up. Slowly but surely. What are we sitting at now? 1.81%. Aha, that is the exact moment that I was waiting for. Show empty states. Hispaniola, you get your cigar factory right away. Build that sucker. Perfect. It looks like unfortunate. Oh, there we go. There we go. The craftsmen came back. They were like, well, screw this. We're not going to have any jobs. And then, oh, we have jobs. While this is going on, I could be making sure the fleet gets repaired in Haiti. Port-au-Prince. Should remember that. And, yeah, we're back into 11th place. So, not quite a great power, but we're a secondary power, and really that's all that matters. Well, this is going on. Let's read the paper, shall we? The Oriental Crisis, Austria's relations, the rise of Belgium, the revolution of Maria de Fonte, Yucatan expands, general's funeral, prices rise on luxury furniture, and Napoleon finally makes it back to France. It's his dead body, it's not zombie Napoleon, although I'm sure that would be quite a news-making thing if it were to happen. Still, same old in Italy. We've got the two Sicilies that we could go after. We're evenly matched militarily. We've got a bit of an edge in industry and prestige, but not enough to really make it count. A police raid against a nice bar tonight has provoked a massive public backlash against police and other authorities. The saloons or salons, however you want to pronounce that, I'm okay either way. Although drunken riots at a salon kind of make me giggle, because it's, a bunch of ladies getting their hair did, getting plastered and rioting against the government. And it's all happening in Nice, which, isn't very nice. Yes, for those wondering, that joke will continue to be used as long as Nice is, gung-ho about the revolutions. It's going to take us just under a year to get that cigar factory finished. And slowly but surely, more and more people are thinking, hey, let's become craftsmen in Hispaniola. I guess two of them left. Carabino uprising, the writing on the wall, has been plain to see for some time, but officials in La Vega now have a definitive confirmation that the locals are plotting an insurgency against Piedmontian rule. We will disperse them, because 4 militancy is a lot of militancy, and we can see it's already getting kinda up. South Peru has gone bankrupt. Let's see, what do they owe us? 2 grand. That's really not worth a war. 23, 24, that would be worth it if it wasn't the United Kingdom. I know, Kikara, you want us to liberate Ireland, and that is certainly added to the list of things to do, but that is a very long way off. Taking on Great Britain is a difficult thing. Speaking of, let's buddy up a bit more to France. Are we in their sphere yet? No, but they are friendly with us. So it's a step in the right direction. Slowly but surely the French will realize having an Italian ally other than the Pope is going to be good. Ooh, Messinia's gone to war. Prices collapsed on clipper convoys, so now's the time to buy them sail yachts. And more people are not becoming workers. Tensions in Hispaniola. Recently, the international community has become increasingly aware of the so-called plight of the poor oppressed people in Hispaniola. It's ours, damn it. We're not giving up prestige. I really don't think we want a bronze factory. I'm going to shut that down. It's probably not good for our industry to continually close factories. This I do realize, but come on, let's march. You know, I don't know why I do it. I just do. Alright, easy victory. We lost 96 men, they lost 3,000. That's my kind of combat losses. Of course, I would prefer to lose no one, but... Immigration quotas have been questioned. The plight of an immigrant family that has spent 3 years trying to get permission for relatives to join them in Sardinia, Piedmont, has recently come to the attention of the government. The quotas exist for a reason. Let's re-examine it. Get a little bit of liberal going on before the revolutions, because then we can maybe mitigate the revolutionary forces. That's going to take forever. Have we got any troops in Hispaniola yet? No, still just some South Italians. I would really like for North and South Italians to put aside their differences and realize that, hey, we've got more similarities and differences. State industry fails. Reform the administration or lose a bunch of money. We got money to spare. What's bling compared to other things, right? What's bling compared to a revolution? It's nothing. Oh, we're back up to 4. That's a good sign. 130 days left, and we'll be soon smoking those good Haitian cigars. They got nothing. That is freaking going to take forever. Okay. I'll just keep my eye on the occupation percentage. How are we looking here? Still doing pretty well. And you know what? It might not be a bad idea to just build a couple of units. Hold on. In Cagliari, we'll go with infantry. 1, 2. And then we'll have a little bit of a garrison force there, just in case. Now, why would the Ottomans be looking for access to us? Who are they at war with? France, Egypt, and Hejaz. No. Sorry, Ottomans, but no. I'm not going to backstab my future friends, France, just like that. Let's go ahead and increase relations. Perfect, perfect. And we got to come up with a new technology to go for. Now, I'm leaning towards steamers, but we can pick that stuff up relatively quickly later on when we're going to actually need a navy. Right now, we don't really need one. Despite our overseas empire, we don't really need one. So we're going to go for railroads. That'll help our industry. We got some Hegelian ideas, which is good. Research points at another boost, which is awesome. Yeah, France, you can walk through our territory. By all means, have fun. Is this... No, that's part of Egypt. So, hoping it was a part of, independent Crete. No such luck. That's what's going on in the world today. Wolves killing 4 in Siberia. That's, not that big of a surprise. 44%, we do not even need to bother looking at Honduras. We'll just continue with the occupation. Spare no effort. We'll take a hit on prestige for helping our people out. We're still ranked 8. So, hey, that's not bad. In fact, the only real thing that's kind of depressing is our military. We're working on that. It's just taking a while to get small arms coming in. Yeah, we'll let the students express themselves. What could go wrong, right? We're apparently losing a lot of money. Why is that? National stockpile purchases. No, that can't be it. Industry subsidies, maybe? Are there any industries we don't need to subsidize? We really don't need to subsidize the clothing factory. We'll leave it on the glass factory and the paper. My word, our industries are not doing well. I would have figured cement would have been a fairly, economical good thing to have, because that's a sentence. Newly arrived immigrants have brought with them the collected experiences of their home country, and their songs now blend with ours. Glorious, yeah, we'll take the prestige. That puts us back into 7th place. 69-70%. Yeah, we still got a long way to go before that's ready for our attention. What the freaking heck is going on here? I'm sure our cigar factory will, fix all of our economic woes. Ooh, what do we got here? The Statuto Albertino. The Albertine statue was a construction enacted in a construction. +1 for reading. Enacted in the Kingdom of Sardinia Piedmont in response to concerning revolutionary activity in the country on the 4th of March, 1848. The statute formalized the absolute monarchy of Sardinia Piedmont and would later be used, although in modified forms, as the basis of the Italian Constitution all the way up until 1948. Okay. Less militancy, more prestige. I will take it. It looks like we're coming back into some sort of sensical economic situation. Let's see. He is French martyr. Just imprison him. We don't need to be going around killing Frenchmen. You're a very good general. I am going to see... Well, we had another battle over here? Oh no. Pallavicino here is actually a pretty good general too. Moralists support the war effort. Rest, brave soldiers, or fight on. I don't think our war exhaustion would be all that high. 22 out of 100. Alright, we'll knock it down. Rest up, guys. Prices collapsing on artillery. Bridge collapsing. Deadly fever. The world's a dangerous place. How's the fleet looking? 100%, that's what I like to see. Fast and true stands the guard in Turin. At least if a local poet is to be believed. Bloody revolutionaries. Yeah, we'll just do that. No need to flood things with reactionaries. And look at that, we're in 10th place. It's all this prestige. That's really what's helping us out. And potentially... How's the bakery coming along? Well, they'll get funding. 60 investors, they'll find a way. See, now here is what I was concerned about. Haitian nationalists are rising up. Might as well finish off the occupation, unless they're willing to accept peace? Are you, Honduras? Propose peace. Not accept. Okay, well then we'll just have to do this way. They got horses. 6,000 of them. I hope I'm not in the obituaries or censor the press. Obituaries. I'm sure we'll be able to make it back to Haiti when we need to. The Piedmontian economy has been sluggish as of late, with investors becoming reticent to commit to new projects. I'm guessing that means reluctant. It's just a fancy way to put it. It seems there are hard times ahead. It's not good. It's going to be over in 1847, though, so we got 5 years to ride this out. Peru has gone bankrupt. We're not going to bother going to war with them. I can't imagine they've taken enough money from us to be that big of a concern. We'll let that bakery go. We don't have any grain, but I imagine it should be fairly simple to buy grain on the world market. We are, after all, more prestigious than a great power. So liberal agitation spreads, we'll consider it. Yeah, we're way ahead, Belgium. So suck it, Belgium, we're better than you. At least we're fancier than you, I think would be the way to put that. Not really better, They do have a probably stronger economic sector. Tax reform! Yay, tax efficiency. That's a good thing to celebrate. No troops to be built. Of course, we're at 14 out of 13, so that means one of these existing units is sitting around not being good. A fiery sermon. And I would imagine we'll take that. Actually, we'll leave you there. You come pick us up. Nope, no unemployed. They were unemployed for a day. That's okay. That's just really an extended vacation. So, what is going on? Okay. Diplomatic tension has caused an international crisis in Hispaniola. We should probably take a look at this. Yeah, I don't think anybody is going to be backing this. We'll see. Prussia, United States, Belgium, Russia, Prussia. I said Prussia twice. They're pretty important in this time frame, so I think they deserve, 2 mentions. Yeah, that's true. I mean, nobody really cares, right? And that makes sense. Who's going to be wanting to throw their troops away on, Okay, yeah, we'll let them hold their little thing. Who's going to want to throw their troops away on getting Haiti away from our ownership? Nobody. Nobody wants to worry about that. Okay, more reactionaries. Looks like my efforts to combat reactionary developments were all for naught. Did we get some troops? Oh, we did. Excellent. Well then, we will build some infantry in, hold on. Was that infantry that I built? Let's just make sure. Infantry. Good. In Honduras. All right, our troops have landed. Let's go attack. And while I'm looking at this, let's pump that up a bit. I realize it looks like we're losing money, but I don't really think we are. So, yeah, you see, we're doing fine. A new daily has been circulating in Sardinia, Piedmont. I hope I'm not in the obituaries. It's going up a lot. There's a lot of people printing newspapers and such. This does not look to be going well for us. That's okay, though. We'll get these dirty rebels. We'll just let our troops reform, reorganize, and push in. What have we got? A whistle-stop tour? With the advent of railways in our nation, the idea has been suggested that our monarch tour the nation, traveling from city to city by train. Some urge caution, however, for such public appearances could provide assassins with the opportunity to strike in provinces that are simmering with rebellion. We'll do it. We'll just leave nice off the list. Because, that area is not nice. Get used to it, guys. It's going to be coming a lot. I do apologize. That's just the way my brain works. Oh my god, we're 7th? I have a feeling we might just be passing Belgium here. Which is cool. I'm okay with that. I would be just fine being a great power right now. Liberal Students Association, they must be allowed to express their opinion. Because if I do become a great power, I can start throwing my influence points into the Two Sicilies and attempt to form Italy that peaceful way. All right, guys, let's march in there again. See if we can't knock down these 4,000, well, 5,000 rebel troops. How's it looking? Not well. Not well. We're crossing a river, which, oh, I guess, yeah. I guess there. Well, we won. That's really all that matters. We'll send the fleet back there and leave those guys in Port-au-Prince because, that's necessary. We got our chunk of Honduras, which is nice. Can we build any more units? Nope. So that's looking good. And, oh no, that's Ecuador. I was hoping we'll get Galapagos, maybe. I don't know. I probably shouldn't focus too much on taking too much land this early on in the game. But it certainly is providing us with a wealth of prestige and really nothing else. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Prestige is good. And hopefully soon, Italy starts throwing off the shackles of Austria, so we can just start picking little nations, taking them away. Insist Hispaniola is ours. I really don't know who's pushing this crisis thing, but someone is, and I don't appreciate it. Liberal agitation spreading like rats carrying contagious diseases. The preachers of modernity move effortlessly back and forth across our borders. We'll consider it. Those rat bastards. Nice play on words. Moralist resurgence again? Lose the militancy, please. Okay, now we can start building railroads. That's good. If Santo Domingo were the protagonist of a romantic play, then dark clouds heralding storm, strife, and conflict would be hanging low on the horizon. Organize a crackdown, I think. Teach him a lesson. And we got the money to spare, so let's start expanding our rail network wherever we can. Well, that was easy. Can we do anything in here? Yes, we can. We might as well link up those places. And let's go take a look at our overseas holdings. The only place we can't is Cape Hayton there, or Haitian, or whatever that place is called. Alright, well, we got the railroads going. That should help things come along. Alright, well, since the industrialists seem so keen on this bloody bronze factory, we'll let them build it. El Salvadorian insults. Oh, El Salvador. That's a dangerous game you're playing. We might just have to take your nation. I don't think we'll be doing that. That would be a bit rude. Fiery sermon. We might as well take the army of Bersaglieri there and join him up with the Escridio di Sardinia. I'll be excited when things are just First Army, Second Army. That's going to be much easier for me to pronounce. There we go. And obviously we're going to need some more artillery in this army, but it's shaping up to be a fairly good attack force. Oh dear. Send in the troops to Nice. Those bastards are being jerks. Oh, and look, there's... Oh, yeah, they're making grain, right? Yeah, they're making grain, so the bakery will absolutely function just fine. The bakery should have probably been built where the grain is, but you know what? That's why we have railways. So, yeah, that's my thinking anyway. It doesn't look like we'll be becoming a great power anytime soon. That's okay. Yeah, get the ringleaders. But I guess what we should be planning is a war with Two Sicilies. That might be the best way to go here, because we're dropping well down the score chart. That's not good. We need to expand. So what we would obviously need is military access through all of these Italian nations, or the construction of a new fleet. And if we were to do that, I would have to wait for steamers, because I'm not gonna... Well, no, I could waste money on a clipper fleet. So, what do we need here? That's 6. We'll need 8. 8 transports. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Probably should have checked the timing on that. But, like the time to build on that. But that's okay. Round up the usual suspects. We don't need to be bothering with conducting real investigations right now. And as the Clipper fleet slowly builds... Yeah, you see, like, for instance, this probably shouldn't be building two of them. What should be building two of them is, Genoa is good, Nice is good, and... There we go. We'll get our shipyards actually building two, so it should take less time to get these suckers built. Minority building restrictions. No, let them build and own houses. Considering that, you know, South Italians are considered minorities as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. We need everybody to live in a house. Gosh darn it. Homes for everyone. I don't think we need a fabric factory there. We got our bronze factory up, and it is making some bank, so perhaps I was incorrect about my assumptions of outdated bronze. I guess, you know, once we get steel on the go, we can just start stamping out Olympic medals and things, and other things you make out of bronze. I don't know, I guess shell casings are made out of bronze, so really you should need bronze to build ammunition. Anyway, I have a feeling I'm overthinking things. And, yeah, that's good. I want to get some of this fleet done here. It looks like we will. Come on. Perfect. Riveting, I know. I'm very sorry for the lack of commentary. I blame it on Christmas shopping. I had a few gifts to get, and one of them involved a stop at a liquor store where they were handing out Christmas beer samples. So I had a few, and, well, not a few, like, freaking drinks or anything like that, just a couple of the samples, but, man, Christmas beer, or winter beer, it's a lot stronger than normal beer. So that's what I'm chalking up my mental deficiencies on today. Mainly because I can, and I will, so deal with it. Ha! Alright, well, the fleet's coming along nicely. Once we get all those clippers in, a new daily yet again. I hope I'm not in the obituaries. Because with that fleet, we'll be able to strike out at the two Sicilies, who have no allies, which is wrong of them. Of course, we don't have any allies either. Although, France does like us. Why not? Political considerations, infamy, distance. Yeah, it's the infamy. Really, I shouldn't be planning any more wars. I should be biding my time because our infamy is through the freaking roof. And our war exhaustion is now down to nothing. So that's good. But, yeah. There's what's going on in the world. Small arms price collapse. So it's a good thing we're not making any of those. I don't think we've got the resources to make them anyway. But, yeah. Yeah. Come on, fleet. 16 days. And it looks like we're almost due to shuffle around some clergymen out of Hispaniola and probably stick them in Honduras. So let's do that. Hispaniola, you go bye-bye, and you go like that. And there we go. We're going to be educating the Hondurans as well. Teaching them to speak Italian and, you know, love pasta and all those other things. Our court is analyzing the decision of visiting Argentina. This act will strengthen our relations with the South American countries and could open new areas of trade for us. Of course, Spain will not see this as a good decision. I don't care. Spain's weak. That's what I learned when I played as them. Anyway, with medicine now successfully researched, we should be taking a look at other things that we're going to need. Things perhaps like ideological thought. Certainly some commerce stuff. Late classical theory, get that research point going. That's a good idea. But I think this is going to be a good spot to leave the video for today. So that's what I'm looking for right there. Oh, excuse me. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings. Oh, God. Terribly sorry. What have you below? Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.